Okay, deep breath. Before you leave, get your keys. Then take them to the car. Get in the car, but take the scenic route. You'll need to get gas, so take the next exit. Then get back on the highway and
Wait, stop! My head is spinning. Did you just get a headache? Did you take some medicine for it? Should you get a doctor or take a break?
if that little whirlwind of words made you feel confused, overwhelmed, or just plain tired, then congratulations, you're in exactly the right place.
Welcome to Everyday English 15, the podcast that takes the chaos out of English and helps you get the clarity you need. I'm Allie, and my brain still hurts a little.
And I'm Noah. Don't worry, we're here to help. Today, we are tackling two of the most powerful, most common, and most confusing verbs in the entire English language, get and take.
Seriously, if you have ever mixed these two up, you are not alone. It's one of the biggest hurdles for learners because they seem to do so many different things. But here's the secret. There is a core logic to them.
Exactly. And our mission today is to uncover that logic using examples from all over daily life, from cooking and travel to work and pets. So let's start with the absolute basics, the number one most important difference. Ellie, you want to take this one?
I'd love to. The most fundamental difference is this. Get is about receiving or obtaining. Take is about moving or carrying. Let's think about your mail. In the morning, you go to your mailbox to get the mail.
Right. The mail is in the box and I want to have it. I'm obtaining it. I'm receiving it from the mailbox.
Precisely. Now you have the letters in your hand. What do you do next? You take the mail inside your house. You are moving it, carrying it, transporting it from the mailbox to your kitchen table.
Get is receiving, take is moving. That's the foundation. Let's try another one. I'm thirsty. I'm going to the kitchen to get a glass of water. I don't have water. I want to obtain it.
So you fill the glass, now you have it. You can then take your glass of water to the living room to watch TV. You are carrying it from one room to another.
It's so clear when you put it that way. And this applies to so many things. You get a package from the delivery driver, then you take the package inside. You get a new book from the library, then you take it home to read.
Exactly. And if you're finding this helpful and you want to get more tips like this every week, please take a moment to subscribe to Everyday English 15 wherever you get your podcasts. It's free and it helps us a lot.
Nice one. Did you hear that? Get more tips, receive them. Take a moment, use a period of time. An action we'll talk about later. Get your podcasts where you obtain them. It is literally everywhere.
It really is. Okay, so that's the core concept. But let's expand on take for a minute, because it's the king of transportation. This is your area of expertise, Mr. World Traveler.
It sure is. When we talk about using a form of transport, we almost always use take. It's about moving yourself from point A to point B. I take the bus to work. I take the train to visit my parents. Last year, I took a plane to Japan.
Right. You take a taxi, you take a ferry, you take the subway. It's all about the journey. But here's a classic point of confusion. What's the difference between let's get a taxi and let's take a taxi? They sound so similar.
A brilliant question that goes right back to our core rule. Get a taxi is about the first step, obtaining it. It means we need to find one and secure it. We stand on the street corner and wave our arm to get a taxi, or we use an app on our phone to get one.
Okay, that makes sense. Get is the receive part, so take a taxi is the next step?
Exactly. Once the taxi arrives, we get in it. Then we take the taxi to the restaurant. Take describes the journey itself, the process of being moved. So first you get it, then you take it.
That's such a great way to look at it. The same logic applies to me when I'm cooking. Let's say I'm making a cake. I need to get the eggs out of the refrigerator. I am obtaining them from the fridge.
And if your hands are full, you might ask me, Noah, can you take this bowl over to the counter for me? You want me to move the bowl from where it is now to a different spot.
You got it. Now let's dive into another huge meaning for get. Get can also mean to become. It shows a change in state or condition. For example, if I sit for too long, my back gets sore. It is becoming sore.
Right. And after a long football match, I get tired. Or if I don't eat, I get hungry. My state is changing from not tired to tired, or not hungry to hungry.
We use this all the time. It's getting dark outside. I'm getting excited for my vacation. My coffee is getting cold. It even works for big life events, like people get married or get divorced. It's all about a change.
That's a really versatile one. Now, take has its own abstract meanings too, especially for performing actions. These are phrases you just have to learn, like you don't do a shower, you take a shower.
Totally. You take a break. You take a look at something. You take a chance. In my yoga class, the instructor tells us to take a deep breath. It means to perform the action of breathing deeply.
And one of the most common ones, to take a photo. You are performing the action of capturing an image. I love taking photos when I travel, but it can be difficult to get a good one.
Ooh, that's a fantastic distinction. Take a photo is the action you are performing. Get a photo means to successfully obtain a good result.
Yeah, I can take 50 photos of a famous landmark, but because of the crowds and the bad lighting, I might only get one or two really great shots.
That reminds me of trying to photograph my cat, Tinkerbell. I take pictures of her all day long, but I only get a usable one when she's fast asleep and not a blurry flash of fur.
I have the same problem with my dog, Mookie. I take him to the park and he just wants to run. It's impossible to get a good picture of him sitting still.
The struggle is real. Okay, let's move on to another meaning for get. Arrival. We use get to mean to arrive at a place, as in, what time did you get home last night?
Yep, I usually get to the office around 9 a.m. Or if you're lost, you might call a friend and say, "How do I get to your house from the station?" You're asking for directions to arrive there.
And this is where get and take can work together beautifully in the same sentence. For example, how long does it take to get to the airport?
Yes, this brings us to another major use of take, duration of time. Take tells us how long an activity requires. So in that sentence, get to the airport means arrive at the airport.
Right, and how long does it take is asking about the duration of the journey. The answer would be something like, it takes about 45 minutes.
Exactly. Cooking is a great example too. The recipe might say, it takes 2 hours to bake this bread, or it doesn't take long to chop the vegetable.
This is such a key difference. Get is the destination or arrival point. Take is the time spent on the journey to get there.
You got it. Which brings us to the final major meaning of get for today, understanding. When you say, I get it, you mean I understand.
Yes, this is so common in casual conversation. If someone tells a joke and you don't think it's funny, you might say, I don't get it. You didn't receive the humor.
Or in a meeting, a boss might explain a new process and then ask the team, does everyone get it? To check for understanding.
It's much more common and natural than saying, do you understand, in most everyday situations. It's like you are mentally receiving the information.
Ooh, okay, that was a lot of information. I think my brain is getting full. Shall we do a quick summary of the 4 main categories for each verb?
Let's take a minute to do that. Great idea. Okay, 4 main uses of get. 1, to obtain or receive.
Like getting a package, getting an email, or getting a coffee.
2, to become.
Getting tired, getting dark, getting married.
3, to arrive.
Getting home, getting to the party, getting there.
And 4, to understand.
I get it now, or I don't get the joke. Perfect. Now for take. Your turn.
Okay, 4 main uses of take. 1, to move or carry.
Taking your keys with you, taking the trash out.
2, for transportation.
Taking a bus, taking a train, taking a taxi.
3, to perform an action.
Taking a photo, taking a break, taking a look.
And 4, for duration of time.
It takes 20 minutes. It took me 3 years to learn Japanese. The most important thing for everyone listening is not to feel pressured to master this instantly.
Oh, absolutely. This is advanced stuff, even though the words are simple. The key is to start listening for them. When you hear get or take in a movie or another podcast, ask yourself, which category does that fit into? Is it about receiving, becoming, or arriving? Is it about moving, in action, or time?
That active listening is how you build intuition. You're not alone in this. Every single English learner has to climb this exact same mountain. So be patient with yourself.
It's okay to make mistakes. In fact, it's the only way you'll eventually get it right.
Well said. And that's all the time we have for today's episode. We hope you got a lot of value out of our discussion.
Thank you for taking the time to join us. Until next time, keep practicing and don't forget to have fun with it. I'm Ellie.
And I'm Noah. Bye for now.